My people, now wow, what exactly is going on in this country? How did we get here? An Igbo man's property standing for over 15 years was demolished in broad daylight in Ikeja, Lagos State. No court order, no demolition notice, no respect for the law. And guess what? This particular property belongs to Peter Obi's younger brother, the man who contested the presidential elections and has constantly preached about good governance and the rule of law. So, according to Mr. Peter Obi himself, he got a distress call from his youngest brother. The man had just arrived from Port Harcourt, only to find his company property in Ikeja, Lagos, being pulled down right before his eyes. Security operatives told him the demolition had started over the weekend without his knowledge, and they barred him from even entering his property. No prior notice, no explanation, just bulldozers everywhere. So Peter Obi rushed to Lagos from Abuja that same morning. He arrived on the scene and pleaded to access the property. They even denied him access initially. And guess what again? The security agent said there was a court judgment, but when Peter Obi requested to see it, it was addressed to an unknown person. No names, no service, no demolition permits. How can you sue an unknown person and from that you bring in excavators and begin destroying a property with a registered company behind it? Let's be real, my people. If this can happen to someone like Peter Obi's brother, someone with legal documentation and over 15 years of ownership, what hope does the average Nigerian have? What happens to that mama selling in front of her shop or that young man struggling to grow his business? Is this how we treat citizens in our country? Is this how we encourage local investors? And then we wonder why foreign investors are avoiding us like a plague in this country. Obi stood there from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. waiting for whoever sent those excavators. Nobody showed up according to him. Nobody called. Two men came and suggested the police station run, but even they had no demolition order to show. Obi said, and I quote, "Any society where lawlessness overrides the rule of law is not destined to be a haven for investors." And he's not wrong. Recent reports even show Nigeria's human rights indicators are worsening. So who will want to invest in a country where even court judgments are ghost written and enforced in silence? Obi also shared a painful reflection. He said he knows what he has been through in terms of abuse of his human rights just because he contested a presidential election, which is also his legitimate right. So if he, a former governor and presidential candidate, can be violated like this, what about the common man? And it even gets deeper. Obi narrated how just a few days ago he had a chat with someone who owns businesses in Ghana, Senegal, and Benin Republic, but won't even dare invest in Nigeria. When Obi asked this particular man why, he said Nigeria is a lawless country. Until we have laws that protect people, nobody will invest in this country. Anyway, I want you all to calm down and watch this video and listen to what Peter Obi has to say.
All good?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Just go.
Just yesterday, just on Sunday, I came back from the US. And my younger brother told me he urgently wants to see me. And I saw him yesterday on my way to Abuja. He said to me that the land, the company land, Nest Food Limited, the land they own for over 10 years, probably over 15 years, belonging to them, that some people just jumped into it and said they're the owner, that they have cut injunction, and that they're about to start demolition. I said, okay, we go to court. That they won't demolish it without having proper documentation and everything. But yesterday evening, he called me. He said they will remove the roof. They brought 3 tractors, 2,000, demolition everywhere as fast as they can. And I said, no. I'll leave Abuja this morning. Let me go there personally. He said all effort for them to enter there, they will refuse even enter. And they've chased out the people who are living there. So there's nothing they can do. That's how I came from Abuja. We first flight this morning from Abuja, drove to this place, asked the people who authorized it to demolish. They said I've cut injunction that the owner gave them. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. He just gave them this. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. Can I see the court injunction and see who the owner is, the person who is now claiming is sued? They gave me the court injunction. The court injunction explicitly said unknown person. How can you sue an unknown person? I said the land belongs to you. A land with property. And within yesterday and today, they demolished the property. Look at it. They've removed the roof, they removed the thing. Okay, give me your proper documentation, demolition orders, because even if you want to demolish the house, you go to the state, they give you order to demolish, give you appropriate documentation, bring safety people and them, so that we know we're doing what is now. It's only while I'm here now that some people came and said they have taken the state and safety order. What kind of a country is this? How did you descend to this level of rascality? How can you show a non person? Enter somebody's land and everything. I've been here for 4 hours. I've not seen one person who comes and says, I'm the owner. 3 people or 2 or 3 people have appeared. Are you the owner? No, I'm not. But I'm acting on behalf. I said, so who is the owner? No name. They've not called the name. I said, but you know my name. I'm Peter Obi. I want to know the next person so I can even approach him and say, please, this land belongs to a company that my brother is the majority shareholder. We country can't go on like this. We're looking for foreign investors. We're looking for investors. But look at how local investors are being treated. Is that how a country can thrive? This level of lawlessness, this level of rascality.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You can see the equipment that are here. You can see things that are here. Nobody could remove anything. Is that how a country works? They just came suddenly, started demolition. You know, if my brother didn't have a brother like me, they would. He wanted to enter here. They say, no, you can't enter. We have court injunction. What about court injunction that allows somebody to enter into another person's property? They shoot him for removing his things and everything, and demolishing everywhere. What about court injunction is that? We are finished with the country.